23. I mean, you saw the Muscle Man dance segment from this past week's episode of Raw with Bray Wyatt and Lashley.
Yeah, that was
some people
something.
were praising that. I was watching it thinking, this just is not objectively not good television. Even me as an 8-year-old, I would not have enjoyed this, I can safely say. And that's when I enjoyed near enough everything. Bray Wyatt doing the Muscle Man dance to Lashley. It's like, bro, come on now.
Yeah, it's a step back when you think about where Bobby Lashley was just 2 years ago, going into WrestleMania 37. He was in the WWE Championship picture, and now here he is watching Windham Rotunda do the Muscle Man dance on him. And Bobby Lashley deserves better, pal. And shout out to Brock Lesnar for using his creative control to not allow himself to have a match with Bray Wyatt. I mean, this is something that we can celebrate, right? It's like when John Cena used his creative control to bury the Nexus. Shout out to Brock Lesnar. What a good man. Not allowing himself to have a match with Windham Rotunda. Saving us all the tears.
It would have been so bad. But yeah, instead, Bobby Lashley, who, as you said, 2 years ago, the Hurt Business was one of the hottest acts in the company, doing some amazing work, a genuinely really good stable. Lashley's the WWE champion. He's setting, race relations forward 10 years with how good he is as a champion, in representation of African American, a black champion. He's doing incredible work, Kevin. Some of the best stuff we've seen. And now he's looking at the Titantron as Windham Rotunda is shimmying, doing the Muscle Man dance.
Oh, Kevin, that's so funny. Doesn't it give you Lashley's sister vibes?
Just about. I mean, it makes when Lashley was doing segments, literally sleeping with Lana as Rusev was in the ring crying, it makes that look like great television by comparison.
Wow.
It's just, Kevin, this is, for WrestleMania, this is going to be the bathroom break. You can book it in now. I don't need to see, and we don't need to see, and all the listeners of Elite Heat don't need to see Bobby Lashley in a Cinnamon Toast Crunch match against Windham. Windham shimmying, puppets flexing at Lashley. Lashley going to punch puppets and the puppet vanishes. Lashley looking confused. MVP screaming at puppets. You got Windham Rotunda goes missing and then he shows up and he's a bodybuilder. Then he vanishes and he's not a bodybuilder. Then there's a puppet dancing, and that's long-term storytelling because Kevin, 9 years ago, in a segment they did in a vignette, they said a line about bodybuilding and strength in the build to a match against Roman Reigns, and now he's saying, Kevin, it's crap. It's rubbish. Lashley is being wasted watching Windham do the Muscle Man dance. Good on Brock Lesnar for exercising creative control. This is the time to exercise creative control. Unlike in AEW, as we'll discuss, when wrestlers literally go, I want to wrestle this guy, and then they go out and they blade against each other and have a poor match. Kevin, good on Brock Lesnar, pal. That's my only take here.
You mentioned the Bobby Lashley and Lana and Rusev love triangle. Did art imitate life? Like, did Bobby Lashley sleep with somebody's wife backstage? Like, what did he do to deserve this, pal? And answer this question. What did Windham Rotunda do to be the prize for the winner of the Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar match? Can you answer that question? Why Windham Rotunda is the prize? Why Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar are fighting over Windham Rotunda's affection?
Yeah, as you said so perfectly in our Elimination Paper review, these two primal athletes fighting for the right to face Windham Rotunda. Are you kidding me, bro?
Yeah, I just had to bring that back. Can you put some logic behind this for the great listeners? I know I'm asking you to do a lot when involving this content, but can you try to make it make sense?
I'm a talented wrestling booker, wrestling mind. It is a challenge, but I'll give you this. Kevin, back in the day, there used to be the World Wrestling Federation Championship used to be everything. You'd want to win the belt. And if you weren't trying to win that title, not much meant anything. Well, Kevin, Bray Wyatt, he's had a career as the Fiend. He's wrestled as just Bray Wyatt, cutting scary promos. And Kevin, I guess over the course of wrestling history, last 15, 20, 30, 40 years, we're now reduced to a top prize of WrestleMania being Bray Wyatt. Kevin, is Bray Wyatt now the World Heavyweight Championship? I guess because there's no second title. Reigns holds the world title, so I guess the number 2 prize is Bray Wyatt. Is that maybe what this is?
Yeah, he's the workhorse title, pal.
The workhorse title. Now, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch match, the Mountain Dew Black match, the Funhouse match.
Is that a
against
real
Bray.
thing? You've said this many times. Is this really going to be a Cinnamon Toast Crunch match?
I hope so. I don't even know who said that to me. I think it was someone. Someone's just joking, but I think WWE has sponsorship or something with Cinnamon Toast. I hope they do, because that'd be hilarious. Imagine, Brock Lesnar, not Brock, Bobby Lashley doing a spot with Cinnamon Toast, and then the Cinnamon Toast goes missing, and Wyndham's like doing the muscle man dance in his face, and he vanishes again. Oh, peekaboo! It's Windham, pal.
Wow, that's real. Yeah, there might actually be a Cinnamon Toast Crunch match. So what is the basis of this match going to be? Is Bobby Lashley going to be backstage eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch like 2 weeks out before Raw? And Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy are going to walk up to Bobby Lashley as he's chowing down on some delicious Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And Windham Rotunda is going to knock the bowl out of Bobby Lashley's hand. And like, is that going to be the line that went too far? And Windham Rotunda threw down Bobby Lashley's Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And now that makes the match official. That pushes Mr. Lashley over the edge, pal.